Hi, I'm Katherine Turner with Daily House Publishing, and this is your path to the bestseller list. You need to hook your audience so hard that they know they'll be missing out on an amazing opportunity or a life-changing experience if they don't read your book, right? That's what you do as an author. When you are the ideal audience for a book, you fall in love with the book. Subtle cues lead you to that book in the first place. The cover design, a favorite publication where you read a review, or a recommendation from a trusted friend or someone you love. That's because you were the author's target reader. So all of those threads come together to draw you to that book. It was written for you. Now that you're an author, it's your responsibility to reach your target audience in the same direct and intimate way. That's your job, okay? So if you're a nonfiction author, you need to answer your readers' questions or solve problems. If you're a fiction author, you need to entertain, inspire, or surprise your audience. The focus of your book is not you. Even if it's a memoir, it is for the benefit of your readers. It's not about you. Your book is a performance and you are the entertainer. It needs to engage and create a buzz. It needs to give your readers bites of information, little bits of candy, exciting ideas that they can talk about with their friends. You always need to ask yourself, is this shareable? Is this something that your audience will take to the office or to a cocktail party or wherever, and will they want to talk about it? Is the information in your book or the experience that they have in your book a shareable experience? So the first step to create these types of books is to be speaking to your reader directly. You need to know who they are very intimately. What you do to be able to speak to them is you need to create a description of who you're writing for. This sketch of your ideal reader is often called an avatar. It's my favorite term. It's also called a pen portrait or a character sketch, but I like the word avatar, and so I'll stick with that in this video today. I think the word avatar sounds like really mystic and cool. And it really is mystic and cool because you are essentially creating something out of nothing. You are bringing this avatar to life. And to bring it to life, you need to give it a name. If you have a name for it, like Ruby or Carl, you begin to visualize this avatar as a real living and breathing person. So you want to be as specific as you can. You don't want to be vague. You want to, write this person to life. You can write several if you want. I mean, you can have one that's male and one that's female, one that's a younger one and one that's older, one that's a bus driver and one that's a taxi driver. So the point is that they need to be within the same group, and you need to be able to speak to them as an audience. Okay, so the point is your avatar needs to have the power to tell you, like, cut this sentence, this has nothing to do with me, I'm not interested in this, or like, wow, that is fascinating, that is like a new idea and I cannot wait to tell everybody about it. Okay, so they need to be able to tell you what's going to work in your book and what doesn't. You probably want to give your avatar like a profession, income level, education level, interests, a family life, spiritual beliefs, sexual orientation. Bring the avatar to life. You can start using a marketing model. There's an exercise called the Ford Guideline, and Ford is an acronym, FORD, and that means you define their family, occupation, recreation, and their dreams. So FORD. So that's the basic four corners of your design. So, but you really want to, just knowing what someone does for a living and what they do, what their interests are, what their hobbies are, doesn't really get you into their motivation and who they are. So, who are Ruby and Carl? Where do they hang out? Are they a morning person or a night person? Do they, drink beer? Do they do yoga? Are they vegan? Get in a little deeper, okay? So their behavior. And then get even deeper by doing like a stream of consciousness exercise where you're gonna pick 4 evocative words and just let yourself, just pick these random words, visualizing this person. An example, like here's 4 like random words, like diamond earrings, graffiti, Helsinki, and stiletto. Okay, so that's stimulating, right? You really like, oh, who is this graffiti Helsinki person, right? So those words, conjure up something, diamond earrings, graffiti, Helsinki, stiletto. I start to picture like a badass Eurotrash lawyer. She's got like platinum blonde hair and she's in her Porsche on the Autobahn, so that's like a real person that you can talk to as an author, okay? So the words can be anything. They can be objects, places, feelings, ideas, and you just expand each of these words into, a character, a backstory, a sketch of this person. This is also an amazing exercise when developing characters inside your book. But that's a whole another video. Go ahead and comment down below if you're interested in more writing techniques like character development, and we can like take this exercise and apply it to characters in your book. But for now, we're writing about your audience. So this lawyer on the Autobahn, I would start to then look for pictures of her, or maybe draw her, but I can cut out some pictures in magazines and start, pasting together an image board, and I hang it up over my work area so that I can really have a dialogue with this reader as I'm writing. So put it where you can see it. You can adjust it, as your audience changes and grows. But this avatar should become like a member of your family. Like your characters in your book are like part of your family. Your reader is as important or even more important than the characters in your book. They are also part of your intimate circle. So you might find out that the avatar is a lot like you, has a lot of your characteristics, and this is not unusual, especially for new authors. We have kind of a tendency to speak to like our past selves. So if it's a lot like you, great. If it's nothing like you, then it might take some more advanced writing techniques to write to this person because they're not similar to you. But either way, you need to delight this person. And by delight, I mean, you can like scare the shit out of them. You can gross them out. You can give them an easy win in business. You can make them see God, but what you need to do is you need to create just an awesome experience for this reader. That's your job as an author. So what your avatar prevents you from doing is like monologuing about yourself, at least excessively. So instead of writing for yourself, you're writing for this reader, this personification of this reader. So imagine like you're at a party. Would you just monopolize the whole conversation by just going on and on and on about yourself and not letting that, whomever's listening get a word in edgewise? I mean, they would lose interest really, really rapidly unless you engage them and bring them into the conversation. And that's what this avatar is for when you are writing your book. So if you love and connect with your avatar, your readers will love and connect with your book. It's as simple as that. So it's a really powerful exercise. That's all I have for you this week. Again, this is Katherine Turner from Daily House Publishing, and subscribe. I'll be publishing videos like this every week. We'll be doing marketing videos and writing technique videos. So I hope you like that. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next week. So go out there and write that best-selling book.